Every woman has a language she never speaks out loud. It lives in the way she moves, in what she reveals, and in the moments she lets her guard fall, but only around you. And when a woman reveals a specific part of her body, one she instinctively protects from everyone else, she's not being casual. She's inviting you inside her deepest walls, inside her trust, inside the version of herself she never shows the world. That's not a guess. That's biology. That's millions of years of instinct speaking a single word. You. Today, I'm revealing 9 signals most men will never recognize. And you're not most men. Think about the last time you were near a woman and something shifted. You couldn't name it. The air between you changed. She moved differently. Something deep in your chest responded before your mind could form a single thought. That wasn't imagination. That was biology. Women don't always use words for the things that matter most. Sometimes the feeling is too raw, too vulnerable, too early for language, so the body speaks first. It always has. When a woman reveals a part of herself she instinctively guards from the rest of the world, her body is making a decision about you, one her words haven't caught up to yet. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through 9 of these moments, 9 silent signals, where her body tells you the truth before her lips ever could. And one of them, signal 7, is so deeply wired into human biology that once you recognize it, every interaction you've ever had with a woman will suddenly make sense. Here's what almost every man gets wrong about attraction. They think it starts with what she says. It doesn't. It starts with what she shows. You're talking to her. Maybe it's a quiet evening. Maybe it's an ordinary afternoon. Mid-sentence. Without thinking, she sweeps her hair to one side. Her neck is exposed. Her eyes stay on yours. And something shifts. You feel it before you can explain it. The neck is one of the most vulnerable parts of the human body. Every survival instinct we have tells us to protect it. So when a woman unconsciously exposes her neck in your presence, her nervous system is overriding its own defenses. That's not politeness. That's not habit. That's her body saying, you are safe. When she bares her neck to you, she's not being casual. She's offering access to something deeply guarded and silently hoping you understand what that means. Sometimes attraction is as quiet as the turn of a wrist. She's talking. Her hands move naturally. Then you notice it. Her inner wrists face you, palms open, pulse visible. She has no idea she's doing it. The inner wrist is thin-skinned, sensitive, and vulnerable. Exposing it is one of the clearest unconscious signals of openness and trust a person can give. She's showing you something raw without saying a word. Compare that to crossed arms, closed fists. You'll feel the difference immediately. Vulnerability lives just beneath the skin, and she's letting you see it. Then there's the collarbone. You're deep in conversation. The world has softened. Her fingers drift slowly along the line of her collarbone. Maybe she adjusts a necklace that doesn't need adjusting. Maybe her fingertips rest briefly in the hollow of her throat. She's not fidgeting. The collarbone sits at the threshold between public and private. When she draws attention there, she's testing, consciously or not, whether you'll notice her standing at that line. This isn't comfort. This is invitation. She's drawing a map with her fingertips and watching to see if you follow. Then something shifts again. You're sitting close. The conversation has grown quieter, more personal, and slowly, intentionally, she lets a jacket slip off one shoulder. Not fast, slowly. Removing layers is one of the oldest trust signals in human behavior. The slowness matters. Desire lives in anticipation, in the space between what's hidden and what's revealed. She's not removing fabric, she's removing distance. Now comes a signal most men miss entirely. You're in a group, everyone's talking, laughing, and you glance down. Her knees are pointed toward you, not the group, not the door. You. Body orientation doesn't lie. We aim our most sensitive zones toward the person we're drawn to. Her mind may be engaged with everyone, but her body has already chosen. Then there's the curve of her lower back. She stretches, reaches, moves naturally, and for a moment it's visible, unhidden, effortless. Across cultures, the lumbar curve is one of the most biologically recognized signals of attraction. This isn't social conditioning, this is ancient, encoded. When she allows you to see it, her body is speaking a language older than words. And now, the signal that changes everything. She shifts her weight onto one hip. Her hand rests there, natural, familiar. Then she looks back at you. You don't think, you don't analyze, you feel it. The hip-to-waist ratio is one of the most studied markers of attraction in evolutionary psychology. It transcends culture, language, and time. When she draws attention there near you, it's not learned behavior, it's instinct, and your body already knows how to respond. Then there's the lip moment. Mid-conversation, everything pauses. Her eyes drop to your mouth, just for a second. She bites her lower lip softly, then looks away with the faintest smile. That's not nervousness, that's imagination. During heightened attraction, blood flow increases to the lips. Touching them becomes a subconscious response to anticipation. Her mind is racing ahead of the moment, past the conversation, into what hasn't happened yet. And finally, there's proximity. She could stand anywhere, sit anywhere. But she chooses next to you, close, closer than necessary. Her shoulder brushes yours, and she doesn't pull away, she leans in. That's not comfort, that's confession. When a woman voluntarily removes all physical distance and doesn't reclaim it, her subconscious has finished deliberating. Every wall is down. This is the full sentence. None of these signals should be read alone. One might mean nothing, but when several appear together, consistently, from the same woman, that's not coincidence. That's a conversation. She's not performing. She's revealing. And the man who understands that, who recognizes what it costs her to be that vulnerable, is the man she actually wants. Not the loudest, not the most aggressive, the one who sees her. This was never about decoding her body. It was about understanding her trust. Attraction was never about perfect words or flawless timing. It was always about the silent language underneath everything. She's been speaking it all along. Now you know how to listen, and once you hear it, you'll never unhear it.